It was supposed to be a simple dinner, a favor to his sister who had begged him to get out there again. But for Ethan Walker, CEO of a major tech company and full-time single dad, getting out there felt more like a business meeting than a date. The restaurant buzzed with low jazz and laughter, but Ethan sat there tapping his watch, impatient. He wasn't used to waiting. Not in boardrooms, not in traffic, not in life. Yet here he was, 15 minutes past 7, his blind date nowhere in sight. His 6-year-old daughter, Lily, sat beside him, swinging her legs under the table, her curls bouncing with every movement. He'd promised her a fancy dinner with Daddy, and she was thrilled. Finally, the door opened, and in rushed a woman, breathless, hair slightly messy, clutching a worn purse. "I'm so sorry," she said, catching her breath. "My bus broke down, and then—" Ethan raised a hand. "It's fine," he said, tone clipped. He looked her over. She wasn't what he expected. No designer dress, no polished nails. Her simple blue dress had a tiny tear near the seam. She looked ordinary. The waiter approached, and she smiled warmly, thanking him for waiting. Ethan didn't smile back. He was already checking his phone, responding to emails. "So you're a CEO?" she asked softly. He nodded without looking up. "And this is your daughter?" Lily grinned. "Hi, I'm Lily. Daddy said you like art." The woman, her name was Hannah, laughed lightly. "I do. I teach art to kids at a community center." Ethan's eyes flicked up. "Community center?" "Yes, most of them can't afford art supplies, so I bring some from home." His reply was non-committal, distant. He had no idea what to say to that. Halfway through the meal, Ethan excused himself to take a call. Lily watched Hannah, curious. "You draw pictures every day?" "I do," Hannah smiled. "But sometimes it's not about the pictures. It's about helping kids believe their ideas matter." Lily tilted her head. "That's nice." When Ethan returned, he found Hannah helping Lily fold napkins into swans. She was laughing, a sound so natural it didn't fit into his structured world. He frowned slightly. "Ready to go, Lily?" "But we didn't finish dessert." "Maybe next time," he said, standing. Hannah nodded politely, hiding the flicker of disappointment in her eyes. As they walked to the car, Lily tugged at his sleeve. "Daddy, why are we leaving?" "She's nice." Ethan sighed. "Sweetheart, sometimes people just don't fit." "But she smiled like Mommy used to," Lily whispered. Her small voice froze him. For the first time that night, Ethan looked back through the glass window. Hannah was still there, stacking napkins, helping the waiter clear the table as if she worked there. "Wait here," he said suddenly and walked back inside. "Hannah," he began awkwardly. "You don't have to." "Oh, it's okay," she said, brushing it off. "They're short-staffed tonight." He hesitated. "You do that often? Help where you're not asked?" She shrugged. "Kindness doesn't cost much, and it makes the world softer." Her words hung in the air like a quiet melody. Ethan felt something shift inside him, something he hadn't felt since before his wife passed away. The walls he'd built, brick by brick, seemed to loosen. He walked her out to her bus stop, insisting on waiting with her. When the bus didn't come, he offered her a ride. She hesitated, then smiled and accepted. In the car, Lily sang softly in the back seat, and for the first time in years, Ethan wasn't thinking about quarterly reports or deadlines. He was just present. As they pulled up to her small apartment, Hannah turned to him. "Thank you for the ride." Ethan nodded, unsure what to say. Then Lily leaned forward between the seats, eyes bright. "Daddy, can we see her again?" Hannah's laugh was quiet but genuine. Ethan looked at her, really looked, and for the first time, he smiled back. "Yeah," he said softly. "I think we can arrange that." The streetlight glowed faintly above them, and for the first time in a long while, Ethan didn't feel alone.